In a world obsessed with relentless pursuit, we often find ourselves chasing after success, happiness, and fulfillment, only to watch them slip further away. But what if the secret to achieving everything you desire lies not in the chase, but in the art of letting go? The ancient Stoics, those wise philosophers who faced life's toughest challenges with unwavering resolve, understood this paradox better than anyone. They knew that true power doesn't come from clenching your fists, but from opening your hands and allowing life to flow naturally. Today, we're diving into a different kind of journey, one where you don't have to run yourself ragged to reach your goals. Imagine standing still, rooted in your purpose, and watching as the universe begins to align itself with your intentions. It's not about doing less. It's about doing what truly matters and letting go of the need to control every outcome. This shift in perspective can lead you to a life where opportunities come knocking, where peace is found amidst chaos, and where your deepest desires manifest effortlessly. Throughout this video, you'll discover the subtle art of attraction, quiet power of detachment, and the unexpected joy that comes from trusting in the flow of life. We won't just talk about theories. We'll show you how to harness these principles in your daily life, so you can stop chasing and start attracting the things that truly belong to you. So stay with us. Watch until the end, and if you find value in what we explore today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Share your thoughts on which principle resonates most with you. Together, let's create a community where we attract not just success, but a life of meaning and purpose. Number 1. Do your best and detach. How often do we find ourselves trying to force life's hand, only to watch things unravel before our eyes? In the fast-paced rhythm of modern life, we are often led to believe that if we aren't constantly pushing, striving, and controlling every detail, we're bound to fall behind. But the Stoics, with their timeless wisdom, teach us a different approach, one that balances relentless effort with the art of letting go. This delicate balance between action and acceptance is what we call doing your best and detaching. Imagine you're sitting in a quiet corner of a bustling cafe, anxiously refreshing your email inbox. You've just completed a significant project, a presentation that could define your career. And now, all you can do is wait for the feedback. You start replaying every word, every slide in your mind, wondering if you could have done something differently. But here's the truth. No amount of worrying or second-guessing can change what happens next. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. You've given your all. Now it's time to release your grip. Think of it as a dance between effort and surrender, where you give everything to the moment, but don't cling to the results. Just like a gardener who plants seeds and nurtures them with care, but understands that the bloom is beyond their control, so too must we approach our endeavors. This principle of detachment isn't about indifference or passivity. On the contrary, it's about pouring your energy into what you can control, your actions, your mindset, your effort, while gracefully stepping back from what you cannot. In that cafe, instead of obsessing over the outcome, what if you chose to enjoy the moment? Perhaps by engaging in a good book or simply observing the world around you. By releasing the need to control, you free yourself from the chains of anxiety and open up to the possibilities that life has in store. Consider another scenario. You're at a team meeting at work. You've spent days preparing your proposal, carefully crafting each argument to ensure it lands perfectly. As you present, you notice some team members nodding along, but others seem distracted or even skeptical. Instead of spiraling into self-doubt or trying to force them to see your point, you decide to detach from their reactions. You remind yourself that you've done your best. That's all you can do. What happens next isn't up to you. And in that moment of letting go, you realize something powerful. By releasing the need for approval, you've created space for genuine connection and collaboration to unfold naturally. Detachment is where true freedom lies. It's about recognizing that our worth isn't tied to the outcome, but to the integrity of our effort. When we detach from results, we allow life to unfold in ways we might never have imagined. We become more open to new opportunities, unexpected collaborations, and creative breakthroughs. Michael Singer, a modern spiritual teacher, captures this perfectly when he says, "The moment you stop trying to control everything, you can finally appreciate everything." The key to mastering this art lies in building your detachment muscle. And it starts with small steps. Focus on the process. Instead of fixating on the end goal, immerse yourself in the journey. Embrace each step, each task, as a chance to grow and learn. Practice acceptance. Acknowledge that there are elements in life beyond your control. Accept them without resistance. Trust in the universe. Cultivate a belief that things will unfold as they should, even if it's not how you envisioned. Cultivate gratitude. Regularly remind yourself of the blessings in your life. Shifting your focus from what you lack to what you have can transform your perspective. Surrender to the flow. Release the need to micromanage every detail and let life take its course. Trust that you are being guided toward your highest good, even if the path isn't clear. Remember, detachment is not about apathy. It's about intentional action paired with the wisdom to let go. It's about doing your best, then stepping back and allowing the universe to work its magic. By embracing the Stoic art of effortless manifestation, you'll find that the things you once chased begin to flow toward you naturally. So, live your life with purpose, but don't forget to release your grip. You'll be amazed at how much more effortlessly life unfolds when you do. Number 2. Attract what you want, the Stoic law of attraction. How does one truly attract what they desire? Is it by force, or is it by aligning with the very fabric of the universe? Imagine walking through a busy marketplace. All around you, people are rushing from stall to stall, pushing their way through the crowds, desperate to get what they want. But you, instead, walk calmly and purposefully. You know what you're looking for, and because of that clarity, the right opportunities seem to come to you naturally, almost as if they were drawn to your very presence. This is the essence of the Stoic law of attraction, where calm intention replaces desperate pursuit and clarity draws in what is meant for you. The Stoics believed deeply in the idea of aligning oneself with the natural order, what they referred to as logos, the rational structure that underpins the universe. To them, this wasn't just a philosophical concept, it was a practical guide to living. When you align your thoughts, actions, and emotions with this natural order, you become a magnet for the experiences, relationships, and opportunities that are meant for you. It's not about forcing your desires into existence, but about aligning your energy so that what you want naturally gravitates towards you. Think about it this way. If you're seeking a new career opportunity, typical approach might involve relentless networking, constant resume updates, and pushing yourself into every possible conversation. But what if you took a different approach? What if, instead of forcing every door open, you focused on becoming the person who naturally attracts the right opportunities? This means cultivating the skills, the mindset, and the energy that aligns with the job you want, rather than frantically chasing after. Or consider relationships. How often do we see people throwing themselves into the dating scene with a sense of desperation, hoping to find the one? But the Stoics would suggest a different path, one where you focus on embodying the qualities you seek in a partner. By becoming the person who radiates love, respect, and confidence, you naturally attract someone who mirrors those qualities back to you. It's less about searching and more about becoming. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." In the context of attraction, this means that the energy you put out into the world, whether it's desperate and scattered or calm and focused, will determine what you draw back in. If your thoughts are aligned with abundance, gratitude, and clarity, the universe will respond in kind. So, how do you harness this Stoic approach to attraction in your own life? It begins with cultivating a deep understanding of what you truly desire and ensuring that it aligns with your core values. This clarity is the foundation of attraction. Next, visualize your desired outcomes, not just in vague terms but with vivid detail. Imagine how it feels, how it looks, and how it impacts your life. This isn't wishful thinking. It's about training your mind to recognize opportunities when they arise. Affirmations can also play a powerful role. By regularly reinforcing your belief in your ability to attract what you desire, you align your thoughts with those desires. But this isn't enough on its own. You must pair these mental practices with inspired action, steps that demonstrate to the universe that you are serious about your intentions. Whether it's honing a skill, making connections, or simply putting yourself in the right environment, action grounds your intentions in reality. And perhaps most importantly, let go of the need to control every detail. Trust that the universe, with its infinite wisdom, will bring you what you need in its own perfect timing. This trust isn't about passivity. It's about recognizing that your job is to create the conditions for success, not to force it. Finally, embrace the journey. The path to manifesting your desires is not a straight line. It's a winding road with lessons at every turn. Celebrate the small victories, learn from the setbacks, and keep your focus on the bigger picture. By doing so, you not only attract what you want, but you also cultivate a life rich with meaning and purpose. Remember, Stoic law of attraction isn't about manipulating the universe. It's about becoming the kind of person who naturally draws in the experiences and opportunities that align with their highest good. So let go of the frantic chase and allow the flow of life to bring you what's truly meant for you. The universe, after all, is always ready to respond when you align yourself with its natural rhythm. Number 3. You will be uplifted at every turn, embracing the Stoic path of alignment. What if every setback was actually a setup designed to elevate you to the next stage of your journey? Let's consider this. You're walking through a park on a cloudy day, reflecting on a recent setback. Project at work didn't go as planned, or perhaps a personal relationship took an unexpected turn. As you stroll, the clouds begin to part, and rays of sunlight break through, illuminating your path. It's in this moment of contrast between shadow and light that you realize something profound. The challenges you face aren't roadblocks. They're signposts guiding you towards something greater. The Stoics had a name for this perspective: amor fati, or the love of fate. To truly embrace amor fati is to see every experience, no matter how difficult, as necessary and purposeful. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, once observed, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, the obstacles we encounter are not just barriers. They are the very path we are meant to walk. Take, for example, the story of a man who loses his job unexpectedly. At first, the loss feels like a devastating blow, force that threatens to derail his life. With time, he begins to see it differently. Perhaps this is an opportunity to explore a career that aligns more closely with his passions, or to start a business he's always dreamed of. What seemed like a dead end becomes a new beginning, a chance to grow in ways he hadn't imagined. This shift in perspective is the essence of the Stoic path of alignment. It's not about denying the reality of challenges or sugarcoating the difficulties we face. Instead, it's about recognizing that life is not a series of random events, but a carefully woven tapestry where every thread has its place. When we trust that the universe is guiding us, even through adversity, we open ourselves up to being uplifted at every turn. But how does one practically embrace this mindset? Here are a few steps. 1. Reframe challenges as stepping stones. The next time you encounter an obstacle, don't see it as a barrier. Instead, ask yourself, how can this challenge help me grow? What lesson does it hold for me? By reframing, you turn setbacks into setups for future success. 2. Practice active gratitude. Even in the midst of hardship, find something to be grateful. It might be a small victory, a lesson learned, or simply the strength you've gained by enduring. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's present, creating a fertile ground for positivity and growth. Number 3. Trust in the process. Understand that not everything makes sense in the moment. The Stoics believed in the rational order of the universe, logos. By trusting that everything happens for a reason, you can navigate life's ups and downs with a sense of peace and confidence. 4. Embrace the flow of change. Change is the only constant in life. Instead of resisting it, learn to flow with it. See every change as an opportunity to adapt, to evolve, and to align more closely with your true path. 5. Strengthen your resilience muscle. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about bouncing forward. Cultivate resilience by facing challenges head-on, learning from them, and using that knowledge to propel yourself to new heights. 6. Align with your core values. Every decision, every action should be in alignment with your core values and purpose. When you live in accordance with your true self, you create a life that's not only meaningful but also fulfilling. Remember, the Stoic path of alignment is not a passive acceptance of fate, but an active engagement with life's challenges. It's about understanding that what feels like a setback is often the universe's way of steering you toward something greater. Just as the sun breaks through the clouds, illuminating the path ahead, so too will life uplift you at every turn, if you choose to see it that way. So as you move forward, embrace the Stoic wisdom that teaches us to love our fate, to trust in the process, and to recognize that every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise. By doing so, you'll find that the universe is not only guiding you, but also elevating you to where you need to be. Trust in this path, and watch as the universe conspires to uplift you at every step, leading you to your highest good. Number 4. Where do your desires come from? A Stoic exploration of inner yearnings. Why do we desire what we desire? Are these longings born from within, or are they shadows cast by the world around us? Imagine standing at the edge of a vast forest. The path before you is unclear, overgrown with tangled vines and dense underbrush. As you take your first steps into the unknown, you carry with you the hopes and dreams that have been planted deep within your heart. But where did these seeds of desire come from? Are they the product of your own soul, or have they been sown by the hands of society, culture, and circumstance? The Stoics believed that understanding the origins of our desires is crucial to living a life of purpose and fulfillment. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher and statesman, once observed, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This insight challenges us to look beyond the surface of our desires and to question whether they are truly ours or merely the echoes of external influences. Think of your desires as stars in the night sky. Some are bright and clear, guiding you forward with certainty. Others are faint, their light obscured by the clouds of doubt and confusion. The key, the Stoics would argue, is to discern which stars are truly yours, those that align with your inner values and purpose, and which are mere reflections of what the world tells you to want. In the quiet moments of reflection, the Stoics urge us to ask ourselves, where do these desires truly originate? Are they rooted in our innate nature, or have they been shaped by the world around us? The Stoics recognize that desires are not inherently good or bad. They are natural impulses that can either lead us toward virtue or away from it. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, wrote, "Our actions may be impeded, but there can be no impeding our intentions or dispositions because we can accommodate and adapt. The mind adapts and converts to its own purposes, the obstacle to our acting." This means that desires, when properly understood and harnessed, can be powerful motivators for growth and self-improvement. But how do we navigate the complex terrain of our desires? How do we distinguish between those that are truly ours and those that have been imposed upon us? It starts with an honest examination of the sources of our yearnings. Are your desires like a river that flows naturally from the spring of your true self? Or are they more like a mirage in the desert, fleeting illusion that disappears upon closer inspection? To gain clarity, the Stoics advise us to turn inward, to engage in deep self-reflection. Take a moment to ask yourself, what do you truly want? Not what society tells you to want, not what others expect of you, but what resonates with your inner self. When you identify those desires that align with your core values, you begin to see a path through the forest, a path that leads to a life of meaning and fulfillment. This path requires vigilance. Desires are like wildflowers. They can be beautiful. Some may be weeds, invasive and harmful if left unchecked. The Stoics teach us to prune these desires regularly, cutting away those that do not serve our higher purpose. This doesn't mean suppressing your desires or denying your humanity. Rather, it's about cultivating the desires that lead to personal growth, meaningful relationships, and a positive impact on the world. So, how do you practically apply the Stoic wisdom to your life? Here are some steps. 1. Deep self-reflection. Regularly take time to sit in silence and reflect on your desires. Ask yourself, are these truly my desires, or have they been shaped by external forces? 2. Align with core values. Identify your core values, those non-negotiable principles that define who you are. Ensure that your desires and actions align with these values. 3. Distinguish needs from wants. Understand the difference between what you need to live a virtuous life and what you want out of convenience or societal pressure. Prioritize your needs. 4. Practice mindful desire. When a new desire arises, pause and examine it. Is it a passing whim, or does it align with your long-term goals and values? 5. Embrace Stoic wisdom. Learn from the Stoics and other great thinkers about how to navigate the landscape of desire. Their teachings provide a roadmap for aligning your yearnings with your true self. Remember, your desires are not your masters. They are your guides. By understanding where they come from and aligning them with virtue, you can create a life that is not only fulfilling, also deeply meaningful. Just as a compass guides a ship through treacherous waters, so too can your well-examined desires guide you through the complexities of life, leading you to the shores of true fulfillment. Number 5. Live within your imagination. Stoic art of creative manifestation. How do we go beyond the limitations of our present circumstances, create the life we truly desire? The answer lies in the power of our imagination. Imagine you're at a quiet cafe, dipping your morning coffee. Around you, people are engrossed in their conversations, their laptops, their to-do lists. But as you sit there, you're not just planning your day. You're envisioning your future. You're imagining the business you'll build, relationships you'll nurture, the impact you'll have on the world. In that moment, your imagination is not just a refuge from reality. It's a powerful tool, actively shaping the path ahead. The Stoics understood this power long before modern science began to catch up. They recognized that our perception of reality is not fixed, but malleable, shaped by the thoughts and images we allow to dominate our mind. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor-philosopher, famously said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This means that our reality is a reflection of our inner world, our thoughts, beliefs, and most importantly, our imagination. When we talk about living within your imagination, we're not talking about escapism or idle daydreaming. We're talking about harnessing the creative force within you to shape your reality, to turn your dreams into tangible outcomes. The Stoics believed that while we may not control external events, we do control how we perceive and respond to them. And this perception is deeply influenced by the images we hold in our mind. Let's take a real-world example. You're considering starting a new venture. Perhaps it's a business, creative project, or a new career path. The first step isn't just to write a business plan or update your resume. It's to imagine yourself succeeding. Picture every detail, the satisfaction of achieving your goals, the joy of seeing your work make a difference, the financial stability it brings. This mental rehearsal is more than just wishful thinking. It's a way to align your subconscious mind with your conscious intentions, creating a blueprint for success. Oprah Winfrey, who has become a symbol of self-made success, often speaks about the power of visualization. She's quoted as saying, "Create the highest, grandest vision possible for your life, because you become what you believe." This idea resonates deeply with the Stoic principle that we can shape our reality by controlling our thoughts and perception. When you live within your imagination, you're not merely dreaming, you're laying the foundation for what's to come. But this isn't just philosophy. Modern science supports these ancient insights. The concept of neuroplasticity shows that our brains are not static, but can be reshaped by our thoughts and experiences. When we consistently visualize our goals, we create new neural pathways that reinforce our ability to achieve them. Quantum physics further suggests that our thoughts can influence the energy field that connects everything in the universe, meaning that our imagination has the potential to impact reality in profound ways. So, how do you tap into this incredible power? Here are some practical steps. 1. Daily visualization practice. Dedicate time each day to visualize your goals in vivid detail. Imagine not just the outcomes, but the journey, how it feels, what challenges you overcome, and the satisfaction of achieving your dreams. 2. Create a vision board. Gather images, quotes, and objects that represent your goals. Place them where you'll see them daily as a constant reminder of what you're working toward. 3. Write your life script. Take the time to write out your ideal day, month, or year. Describe how you live, work, and interact with others. This script serves as a tangible roadmap for your imagination to follow. 4. Affirm your reality. Use positive affirmations to reinforce your belief in your ability to create the life you want. Speak these affirmations with conviction, and let them guide your daily actions. 5. Embody your vision. Begin to act as if your desires have already been realized. This might mean making decisions that align with your future self, or adopting the habits of someone who has already achieved what you're striving for. Remember, your imagination is not just a place to escape, the place to create, where the seeds of your future are planted and nurtured. By living within your imagination, you're not running away from reality. You're crafting a new one. Just as an architect draws up plans before construction begins, you must design your life in your mind before it can take shape in the world. So unleash your imagination. Let it be the driving force that guides your actions and decisions. Because when you live within your imagination, you open yourself up to a world of endless possibilities. A world where the life you've always dreamed of is not just a distant hope, but a reality within your grasp. 6. Finding peace, letting go, and trusting the divine flow. What if the key to your happiness isn't in doing more, but in simply letting go? Imagine this. You're sitting at a quiet park bench, watching the leaves fall from the trees. Each leaf floats gently to the ground, effortlessly carried by the wind. There's no resistance, no struggle, just a natural surrender to the flow of life. This peaceful scene is a reminder of how life itself can be when we learn to let go, trust, and allow the universe to guide us. The Stoics, those ancient philosophers who sought wisdom in the midst of life's storms, understood this concept deeply. They believed that tranquility, kind of peace that remains unshaken by external circumstances, comes from within. Seneca, one of the most prominent Stoic thinkers, taught that true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient. This doesn't mean giving up on your aspirations or becoming passive in life. Instead, it means embracing the present moment with contentment, accepting the things you cannot change, and focusing on what you can control, your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Now, let's think about the reality of modern life. We're often consumed by the hustle, constant pursuit of more success, more recognition, more material wealth. It's easy to become trapped in this cycle of endless striving, never pausing to appreciate the abundance that already surrounds us. But what if the true path to fulfillment isn't about chasing more, but about surrendering to the flow of life? What if, by releasing our grip on the need to control every detail, we actually open ourselves up to the limitless possibilities that the universe has to offer? Deepak Chopra, a modern spiritual teacher, often speaks of the field of infinite possibilities, a concept that resonates deeply with the Stoic understanding of life's divine order. He reminds us that the universe is a field of infinite possibilities, and we are co-creators of our reality. This means that when we align ourselves with the natural flow of the universe, we tap into a boundless source of abundance. By releasing the negative blocks, those self-imposed limitations and doubts, we allow ourselves to receive the blessings that are already on their way to us. But how do we truly let go? How do we cultivate that inner peace and trust that everything is unfolding as it should? It starts with acknowledging the blocks that hold us back. These might be fears of failure, feelings of unworthiness, or limiting beliefs about what we're capable of achieving. Often these blocks are nothing more than illusions, stories we tell ourselves that keep us stuck in a cycle of scarcity and self-doubt. But by recognizing and challenging these stories, we can begin to dissolve them and make space for the abundance that is our birthright. Here's how you can start cultivating this peace and trust in your own life. 1. Practice mindfulness. Begin by tuning into the present moment. Notice your thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations without judgment. When negativity arises, gently bring your focus back to the here and now, reminding yourself that the present is all you truly have. 2. Embrace acceptance. Understand that some things are beyond your control. Instead of resisting or fighting these circumstances, practice acceptance. This doesn't mean you approve of them, but it does mean you acknowledge their existence and choose not to let them disturb your inner peace. 3. Cultivate gratitude. Shift your focus from what's missing in your life to what's already present. Even the smallest things, like a warm cup of tea or a kind word from a friend, can remind you of the abundance that surrounds you. 4. Identify and release negative blocks. Take time to reflect on the beliefs and fears that hold you back. Are they truly yours, or have they been imposed by others? Challenge these blocks with positive affirmations and actions that align with your true self. 5. Connect with your inner self. Spend time in quiet contemplation, whether through meditation, prayer, or simply sitting in nature. Listen to your intuition and allow it to guide you toward decisions that feel right in your soul. 6. Visualize your desires. Create a vivid mental image of the life you want to manifest. Feel the emotions that come with achieving your goals and let these feelings guide your daily action. 7. Take inspired action. As you release your blocks and trust in the divine flow, take steps toward your goals with confidence and enthusiasm. Remember, action is the bridge between your dreams and reality. 8. Surrender to the flow. Finally, let go of your attachment to specific outcomes. Trust that the universe is guiding you toward your highest good, even if the path isn't always clear. Embrace the unknown with faith that what's meant for you will find its way to you. Finding peace, letting go, and trusting in the divine flow are not one-time events but ongoing practices. They require patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to embrace the journey of life with all its twists and turns. By integrating these Stoic principles into your daily life, you create a powerful shift in your energy, opening yourself to the abundance, love, and joy that are already waiting for you. So, my friends, release the need to control, trust in the flow of life, and watch as your dreams unfold in ways more beautiful than you could have imagined. 7. Be happy. Your wish is on its way. The Stoic approach to joyful manifestation. What if happiness isn't something to be found in the distant future, something we cultivate within ourselves right now, in this very moment? As we navigate the ups and downs of life, it's easy to believe that happiness is something we'll only achieve once our dreams have come true, once our goals are met, or once life finally gives us what we think we deserve. But the Stoics teach us a different lesson. That true happiness is not something we chase after. It's something we can choose to experience in the present, regardless of what's happening around us. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, reminded us, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This profound wisdom highlights the power we have over our own happiness. It's not about the external circumstances, whether we've achieved our dreams or not, but about how we perceive and respond to the life we have now. Happiness, according to the Stoics, is a state of mind, a choice we make to find joy in the present moment, to focus on what we can control, and to let go of what we can't. Think about your daily life. There are countless moments where joy is just waiting to be discovered. It's in the simple pleasure of a warm cup of coffee in the morning, the satisfaction of completing a task at work, or the comfort of spending time with loved ones. These moments might seem small, but they're the building blocks of a joyful life. When we focus on these small, everyday joys, we shift our mindset from one of scarcity, always wanting more, to one of abundance, appreciating what we already have. Aristotle, another great philosopher, once said, "Happiness depends upon ourselves." This aligns perfectly with the Stoic belief that happiness isn't something external. It's something we create within. By choosing to be happy now, we set the stage for manifesting our desires. This isn't about pretending that everything is perfect or ignoring the challenges life throws our way. It's about recognizing that our attitude toward those challenges can either hinder us or propel us forward. But how do we cultivate this joyful mindset in a practical, everyday way? Here are some steps to guide you. 1. Practice daily gratitude. Begin each day by acknowledging the good in your life. Whether it's jotting down 3 things you're grateful for or simply taking a moment to reflect, gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. 2. Embrace the present. The Stoics believed in the power of living in the present moment. When you find yourself worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, gently bring your attention back to the here and now. Focus on what you can appreciate in this moment. 3. Find joy in simple pleasures. Happiness doesn't have to come from grand achievements. It's often found in the little things: a walk in the park, good book, or a conversation with a friend. Make time for activities that bring you genuine joy. 4. Surround yourself with positivity. The people you spend time with can greatly influence your mindset. Choose to be around those who uplift, inspire, and encourage you. Their positive energy will help reinforce your own. 5. Take care of yourself. Self-care is essential to maintaining a joyful mindset. Whether it's through exercise, healthy eating, or meditation, taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional health helps you stay balanced and happy. 6. Visualize your success. Hold on to the vision of your goals with unwavering belief. Imagine yourself achieving your desires and let this positive image motivate you to keep moving forward. 7. Celebrate small wins. Don't wait for the big moments to celebrate. Acknowledge and appreciate your progress along the way, no matter how small it seems. This keeps you motivated and reinforces a positive outlook. 8. Release the need for control. Understand that while you can influence your reality, you can't control everything. Trust that the universe is working in your favor, even when things don't go as planned. Letting go of control opens you up to unexpected blessings. Remember, joy is not a distant destination. It's a journey, one that unfolds every day through the choices you make and the mindset you cultivate. Stoics teach us that by choosing happiness now, we align ourselves with the natural flow of the universe, making it easier for our desires to manifest. So, instead of waiting for happiness to arrive with the fulfillment of your wishes, start embracing it now. Your wish is on its way, and by living joyfully in the present, you're already creating the conditions for it to arrive. As we bring this journey to a close, remember that the power to transform your life lies within your own hand. By embracing the principles we've explored today, you can find peace, cultivate joy, and trust that everything you desire is already on its way to you. It's not about forcing outcomes or anxiously waiting for change. It's about aligning your mindset, finding contentment in the present, and allowing the universe to work its magic. Now we'd love to hear from you. How did this video resonate with you? On a scale from 1 to 5, with 1 being very dissatisfied and 5 being very satisfied, how would you rate your experience? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. We value your feedback immensely. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Give this video a like and share it with your friends, family, and anyone who could use a little more positivity in their life. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you in our upcoming videos. Until then, stay inspired and keep manifesting the life you deserve.